of 2025. Please stand and remain standing for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we once went so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. My name is Renaya Picklesheimer, and I'm the Senior Class President for 2024-2025. Welcome, distinguished guests, families, faculty, staff, administration, and graduates of the commencement ceremony for Rocky River High School. We, the members of the class of 2025, are honored to have you here with us as we recognize and honor the achievements of the Rocky River High School graduating class. We are honored to have special stage guests with us today. Please stand as your name is called. From the Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board, Ms. Liz Motory Duval, Member at Large, and Ms. Stephanie Sneed, Chairperson, District 4. Representing the executive staff of Charlotte-Mecklenburg School, Mr. Scott McCulley, Chief Compliance Officer, and Dr. Kimberly Schroeder, Associate Superintendent of Learning and Teaching. Representing the Central Administration of Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools, Dr. Christy Bostick, Assistant Superintendent School Performance, and Dr. Crystal Hill, Superintendent of Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools. You may be seated. And now, introducing your Rocky River High School administrative staff. Principal Intern, Ms. Leah Clausen. Dean of Students, Mr. Todd Humphrey. Dean of Students, Ms. Dayanara Naboa. Assistant Principal, Dr. Monica High. Assistant Principal, Dr. Randy B. Stitt. Assistant Principal of Instruction, Ms. Francine Romaine. And Principal, Mr. David Legrand. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, distinguished faculty, staff, families, honored guests, and my fellow graduates. Welcome to graduation. My name is Caleb Garcia, and I've had the pleasure of serving as your Student Government Association President for the last 2 years. High school has been a journey, and if I had to sum it up, it felt a lot like running the mile. When the gun goes off, everyone takes off fast, trying to find their rhythm and figure out where they belong. That's how it started for most of us, figuring out who we are and who we'll run with for the next 4 laps. We think we're ready, but we still feel out of place, unsure if we even belong yet. That first lap is tough. A new place, unfamiliar faces, masks on, and all of us trying to catch our breath. Lap 2 is what I call the settle. You settle in, you start building memories. Basketball games, clubs, Raven Fest, and traditions that slowly begin to feel like home. And then at the end, you look up and you realize, wait, we're already halfway through this race. Lap 3 is what runners call the wall, the toughest part of the race. And for many of us, junior year was just that slow burn, heavy feeling, don't want to do anything phase. It tested our energy, our focus, our patience, and the fact that we're here today means one thing: we kept showing up. Then comes the final lap, the stretch. You expect it to be your strongest. You start out energized, ready to finish hard, but then fatigue sets in. Senioritis kicks in, college apps, job stuff, enlistment prep. It all hits at once, but then you hear the voices on the sidelines saying, you're almost there. So we kept pushing through senior events, last-minute assignments, and exams, and now here we are, just minutes away from graduating. I'm proud of the finish because today it feels like we all won. We crossed the line, but as I catch my breath, I think about the race. It wasn't perfect, and the plan didn't always work. I ran it fast, but if I could go back, I'd pause more, taking the people, the memories, the little things. Because the thing about the mile and about life is that right after one finish line comes the next. And that one's harder, longer, but you don't start empty, you carry everything the last race gave you. So class of 2025, what I'm really trying to say is this: I don't care how you finished, whether you were sprinting, walking, or crawling, you made it. And wherever life takes you next, take a moment to breathe, look around, and hold on to everything that got you here. Before I close, I want to thank those who cheered for me from the bleachers while we ran. To Mrs. Kike, Mrs. Hopkins, and Mrs. Sanchez, your classroom changed my life, and I'm forever grateful. To our teachers, administrators, and staff, thank you for believing in us. To our families, whether you're a parent, grandparent, sibling, or someone who showed up when it mattered, thank you for your love, your support, and for helping us reach this finish line. And to my parents, who were still teenagers when they started raising me, I am just as proud as you today as you are of me. And to my God, thank you for running before me, beside me, and after me. So I'll end with the words of Drake. Don't talk to me like I'm that Drake from 4 years ago. I'm at a higher place. We're not who we are when this started. We're stronger, we're wiser, and we're already on our way to the next finish line. Congratulations, class of 2025.
I would like to take this opportunity to introduce a driven and dedicated scholar who has spent her high school years pushing through challenges with focus and purpose. A proud captain of the varsity soccer team and a committed JROTC cadet. She has demonstrated discipline, teamwork, and a strong sense of service. She has taken a rigorous course load of AP and honors classes and is the only senior to complete her CPCC dual enrollment pathway, graduating with a 4.57 GPA. Passionate about healthcare, she is now preparing for her next chapter at Wingate University, where she will major in biology pre-med with the ultimate goal of becoming a radiologist. Please welcome your salutatorian, Abby Palacios.
Good morning, faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, to my fellow classmates, the graduating class of 2025. My name is Carol Abigail Palacios Bautista, but most of you know me as Abby. I'm honored to stand here today as the salutatorian for the class of 2025. I want to begin by thanking all the teachers who helped make this moment possible. Colonel Easton played a huge role in my high school experience. Without his guidance, wisdom, and yes, even all of his fussing, I wouldn't have stepped out of my shell and became the person I am today. I'm so thankful for him and all the time, effort, and belief he's poured into me. To Coach Wood and Coach Hammock, thank you for pushing me on the field and helping me grow not only as an athlete, but as a person. Ms. Berger, thank you for being both a teacher and a friend. I'll always be grateful for your kindness, support, and the moments we shared. To my friends, thank you for the laughs, the memories, and the adventures. These past few years wouldn't have been the same without you, and I'll never forget all the fun we had. And to my parents, thank you for always supporting me in everything I've done and every decision I've made. I want to repeat this part in Spanish for them. Les quiero dar gracias a mis padres por apoyarme en todo lo que he hecho y en cada decisión que he tomado. Siempre estaré agradecida por los sacrificios que han hecho por mí. Los amo mucho. I remember my first day of freshman year, walking into school and feeling so nervous about this next journey of my life. It felt like such a big school where I could easily get lost. Now, Rocky feels like my home and a place where I'll always belong and feel welcomed. There are a lot of things to remember, but it's the little things that matter. Like freshman year gym class with one of my best friends, Eileen, laughing so hard we'd annoy Coach Gray and be called cheeseburgers for the rest of the year. High school has been many things: rough, fun, and most importantly, revealing. Like many of you, I've had moments where I've doubted myself, wondering if all the stress was worth it. But standing here today, I realize it was. Not just because of my grades or titles, but because of all the people I've met and the person I have grown to be through it all. Now, to the class of 2025. It is a privilege to speak on behalf of a class that truly has accomplished so much. We've been waiting for this moment for years, and it's finally come. Our journey has been filled with hard work, frustration, triumphs, and doubts, but through it all, we have made it. Today isn't just about looking ahead. It's also about honoring how far we've come and the lessons we've learned along the way. You only get one life, and whether high school became a place you cherished or simply endured, there are moments from these years that will stay with you forever. You laughed with the people sitting next to you, you gossiped with them, you stayed up late studying with them, and today you're graduating with them, even as you prepare to go your separate ways. The clock only goes forward, but this is not the end. This is a new beginning. Let this new chapter change you or even scare you, because either way, it will grow you. From today forward, you have the power to choose who you want to be, not based on a team, a title, or a GPA, but on the truth of who you are when nothing is decided yet. That freedom is a gift. So embrace the unknown of your future, because there is nowhere else you're supposed to be right now but here. Graduation isn't the finish line, it's the start of something new. To all the parents here, thank you. You've all made countless sacrifices, putting your child's needs before your own to help them reach this important milestone in their life. To my classmates, all that stress we went through the last few years has finally paid off. I'm so proud of every single one of you, and I truly wish the best for all of you, no matter where life takes you next. Thank you for the memories, the laughter, and the strength. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025. Your story is just beginning.
It is an honor to introduce the valedictorian in the 2025 school year. Now, let's give it up for someone who's done just about everything except take a break. She was the captain and the coach of the tennis team, manager for both wrestling and baseball, and still completed 11 APs and 9 dual enrollment classes, all while maintaining a 4.64 GPA. She was a member of the Senior Council, JROTC, the Academy of Informational Technology, the Chick-fil-A Leadership Program, and more. She's currently interning at the Carolina Waterfowl Rescue, where getting bit and slapped by geese is just part of the job. This fall, she's headed to NC State to major in animal science and chase her dream of becoming a veterinarian. Please join me in welcoming your 6'7" valedictorian, Cindy Nguyen.
Good morning, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, to my fellow classmates, the graduating class of 2025. My name is Cindy Nguyen, and I'm honored to stand here today as the valedictorian for the class of 2025. I want to first thank God for this blessing. I prayed every single day that I would do well in school, and maybe that prayer worked a little too well, don't you think? I also want to thank my family. To my dad, thank you for driving me to school just because I refused to take the bus. To my mom, thank you for making sure I ate, even if it was just so my stomach wouldn't growl in class. It didn't work, by the way. And to Jennifer Huang Nguyen, my dear sister, thank you for humbling me every chance you had. To the teachers and mentors, thank you. Even though I may not remember every detail after walking out these doors, I will remember your crash outs, your stories, and the way you made us feel seen when we were just trying to survive. And last but not least, my friends. You know who you are. I'm licking you right now. Thank you for helping me with my homework at 3 a.m., including this speech, by the way. Now, let's talk about all of you. To be honest, I don't think we appreciated our mascot enough. So let me start with this. Ravens are among the most intelligent birds on Earth. They can remember faces, solve puzzles, and adapt to nearly every environment. I think the class of 2025 mirrored that, am I right? We've not only led the school in academics, but in sports, service, and leadership. We've been the class that carried Rocky River High School. It's that elite ball knowledge. And I genuinely feel bad for the classes after us because there's no way they're topping us. I mean, let's be real. We are the LeBron James of Rocky River. Powerful, iconic, and one of a kind. Though truthfully, I don't want to graduate. I want to stay here a little bit longer. Okay, hear me out. I want to keep complaining about how long third block is, the traffic jams of the hallways that are caused by you know what, and why Dr. Stint didn't call my hallway first for dismissal. I want to keep asking, what classes are you taking next year? Even though now, there is no next year. What scares me the most isn't leaving, it's forgetting. There's a Vietnamese word, nhớ. Everybody say it with me, nhớ. It means both miss and to remember. I came across a quote that said, I miss you more than I remember you. That hit me hard because maybe years from now, there come a point when the sharpness of our memories fade, when I can't recall exactly what was in the hallway, who sat next to me in class, or who made me laugh so hard I started to cry. To remember that something meant everything once, but realize the clearer you try to see it, the more it disappears. The voices will fade, the faces will blur, and I won't even know exactly what I'm missing, just that I am. I'll miss us, even if the details blur with time. I started with a fun fact, so here's one more to end with. Ravens can live anywhere. Raise your hand if you knew that. Okay. They can live in forests, deserts, mountains, cities, la la la. Just like us, they find a way to adapt, survive, and thrive. So wherever you're heading, college, work, military, or past you'd even know, carry that spirit with you. We were never just students at Rocky River. We were ravens, brilliant, resilient, and unforgettable. So thank you for the love, the laughter, the time, everything. Class of 2025, let's fly, LeBron style.
Good morning. Let's give it up one more time for our student speakers. They were great, weren't they? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed Rocky River faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the exceptional graduating class of 2025. Today, we mark the end of one journey and the start of another. Students, you have taken tests, turned in projects, grown through setbacks, and celebrated victories. You have survived fire drills, weather alerts, cafeteria pizza. Cafeteria pizza really is not that bad, it's pretty good. And group projects with people who forgot to do their part. And now, here you are with your caps, your gowns, boots on the ground, and a future wide open in front of you. As I thought about what to leave you with, I kept returning to three truths. Be curious. Knowledge, know that confidence thrives in preparation. And never forget, we need each other. Let me tell you a story. There was once a village surrounded by a thick forest. As tradition, every young person received a lantern and was sent on a journey through the woods as a rite of passage to adulthood. The first student, full of wonder, lit her lantern by asking questions. What's down this path? What makes noise at night? Why does the moss grow only on one side of the tree? Her curiosity didn't always lead to the fastest path, but it often led to the most meaningful one. She found bridges no one knew about and cleared trails others had ignored. The second student didn't move as fast. He spent days preparing. He studied the terrain, packed supplies, practiced lighting his lantern, and charted every possible outcome. When storms came and the trail grew rough, he stayed steady. His confidence didn't come from guessing, it came from being ready. The third student entered the forest with excitement, but quickly got discouraged. His lantern barely lit. He doubted himself. He felt alone. But just when he thought of turning back, the other two returned. One shared tools, the other shared light. Together, They pressed on, taking turns lighting the way. None of them made it alone, but together, they all made it through the thick forest. Before I go any further, I want to just take a moment and pause and offer a heartfelt thank you to the incredible staff members we have here today from Rocky River. You guys stand. Let us appreciate you. Thank you. You may be seated. This staff has guided and challenged and supported this class of students every step of the way. Also, I want to give a heartfelt thank you to the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, extended family who are here today. Yeah, you deserve a hand clap as well. It is through your love, your sacrifice, and encouragement that made this moment possible. So we're celebrating you as well today. Class of 2025, you are those students now. And I want you to be like the first. I want you to ask questions, explore boldly, be curious not just about the world, but about each other, about what's possible, what hasn't been tried yet, and what you're truly capable of. Curiosity is the spark behind every discovery, every breakthrough, and every change maker. The more questions you ask, the more doors you will open for yourself and for others. I want you to also be like the second student. Don't wing it in life. Be prepared, study, rehearse, reflect. Confidence doesn't magically appear. It grows when you have done the work, when no one is watching, and when you've gone over the plan one more time just to make sure. When the moment comes, be the prepared, don't panic. The prepared lead. Excellence is never an accident, it is a habit. And I want you to be like the third, not because he struggled, but because he allowed others to help. Let people in, lift others when you can, accept a hand when you need one. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage in action. You'll never have all the answers, and that's okay. The strength of a journey isn't in going it alone. It's building a community that keeps moving forward together. Class of 2025, your unity, your resilience, your preparation has already led to some amazing accomplishments. The Superintendent's Gold Cup, 75 students graduating with a GPA over 3.5, over 6,500 high school credits earned since entering 9th grade. 31 students completed fall, spring, and summer internships, a state championship in track and field. And this class set a record with $21 million in scholarships. This is what happens when preparation meets curiosity and people support each other. That is the power of your lanterns. Some of you are headed to college, some to work, some into the military, some are still trying to figure it out, and that's okay. Just take your lantern with you, your curiosity, your preparation, and the people who walk beside you. Wherever you go next, walk with purpose. Light the way for someone else. And when your flame dims, because someday it will, look around. You'll find someone ready to help you shine again. Now, before I take my seat, I want to leave you with these words. In the halls of Rocky River High, where dreams begin and spirits fly, we have gathered with hearts aglow to bid you farewell as you proudly go. Through trials faced and victories won, and lessons learned and journeys run. You have forged a bond that time can't sever. In every heart, Rocky River forever. Through paths will diverge and miles stretch wide. Remember where to look to find your leading guide. For in each step, carry the raven pride, the spirit of Rocky River by your side. Now, with diplomas in hand and futures bright, embrace the challenge. You're ready to take flight. Graduates of 2025, ready to conquer, ready to thrive. So let us raise a joyful raven cheer for the friendships made and the memories dear. As you embark on paths that are unknown, know in your heart Rocky River will always be home. Congratulations, class of 2025. You made it. Junior marshals, please prepare our graduates for the presentation of diplomas.
Cindy Juan Wynn. Carol Abigail Palacios Bautista. Alexandra Jefferson. Dulce Cristal Garcia Jaimes. Calvin Charles Bowden. Natalie Fernanda Vallardes Vargas. Coraine Teresa Viagas. Caleb Richard Garcia. Adam Gur Lee. Renaya Nashanda Picklesheimer. Corey Dwayne Deese. Heaven Lee Hollingsworth. Hyun Levant Hong Tran. Alme Paula Belton. Justin Gerardo Aguilar Lopez. Evelyn Michelle Aguilar Miranda. Mia Vanina Aguilar Osejo. Ola Al Hariri. Khalid Loai Camis Alcazabra. Kai Allen. Cameron Simone Allen Waters. Angeli Naomi Alvarado Medina. Oscar Wenceslao Ángeles Hernández. Camila Alexandra Argueta Garcia. Angie Yaneli Avila. Jessica Marie Baldwin. Jazaria Shamari Shamia Barrett. Carla Alexandra Benita Carrias. Jameer Alexander Bias. Ariana Danae Bibbs. Paulette Monserrat Bolanos Palacios. Jalen Isaiah Boyd. Nivea Brooks. Donovan Marcus Broughton. Khalil Joshua Brown. Landon Marshall Brown. Zachary Alexander Brown. Zamaria Unique Brown. Gia Bao Bui. Jelena Lenoy Bunton. Dominic Santiago Calderon Chocano. Victor Camacho Lorenzana, Preston Miles Cameron, Jazira Neve Campbell, Maria Jose Cardona, Tierra Tyasia Carpenter, Brian Tavares Carr, Edgar Carrillo Arcadia, Sharon Alexandra Castillo Piñada, Ronald Alexis Castro Perez, Osvaldo Castro Jr., Nemel Chaparro, Jalen Jamal Champ, Stephanie Guadalupe Chicas Nolasco, Samara Talia Childs, Sean Nicholas Clegg Lambert, Daniel Josue Coelho Juarez, Jaden Christopher Collins, Damia Coombs Hawkins, Jamia Simone Crandall, Maria Veronica Crespo Hernandez, Ryan Alberto Cruz, Sandy Naomi Cruz Diaz, Jessie Tony Daniela Davis, Rosangel Diaz Frias, Michael Isaiah Curtis Dawson, Isaiah Armani Drake Rowland, Ava Marie Drayton, Lanice Dunn, Jeremy Ernesto Egoyen Lopez, Alexis Escamilla Salinas, Amaya Camille Evans, Angel Isabella Fleming, Joanna Eunice Flores Cruz, Sophia Saray Flores Cruz, Marvin Diablo Foster, Samari Dasani Frederick, Jocelyn Guadalupe Fregoso Zarate, Juan Jose Gallardo Bernacio, Jazara Michelle Gamble, Lexi Stephanie Garcia, Isabel Garcia Garcia, Nehemiah Sean Garvey, Daniela Gaviria Cardona, Kalia Denise Gee, Lawrence Prince Gibson, Praise Anthony Gibson, Crystal Gomez Garcia, Maybell Daniela Gomez Rivera, Justin Gerader Gonel Colon, Jennifer Gonzalez Cruz, Adeline Gonzalez Perez, Laisha Alexandra Gonzalez Sepulveda, David Isaac Gonzalez Ubaldo, Markel Delone Graham, Michael Hezekiah Graham, Joseph Isaiah Green, Sadeka Dontavis Griffin, A.B. Yahir Gutierrez Alvarez, Sherlyn Guzman Nunez, Sean Bryant Hall, Serena Camille Hammy, Caitlin Abigail Hansen, Kingston Jermaine Harris, William Thomas Harris, Calvin Noreth Heng, Aline Hernandez Mendoza, Brianna Alexandra Hidalgo Bello, Nasir Razel Hines, Kylie Anaya Hines, Sincere Naheem Holloway, Omoro Lozan Huber, Nazaria Sharice Huff, Alina Lene Howard, Mike Jarrett Isaguirre Hernandez, Layla Kimora Jackson, Tristan Janae Jarrett, Tyler Reese Jennings, Angel Osvaldo Jimenez Rivera, Michael Eugene Joel, Judah Desta Johnson, Timea Antoinette Jones, James Dion Jones, Jada Jones, Jasmine Nazir Kelly, Shania Kelly, Makai Lamont Kishon Knight Tyler, Esmas Maxwell Cote II, Ian Alexander Quees Weaver, Jaslyn Maria Linez Mendoza, Ariana Nicole Lane. Adrian Chauncey Lazar. Caden Edward Lee. Radiance Tony Renee Little. Ronnie Little. Koya Devon LaCure. Mario Antonio Lopez. Kyler Lopez Esposito. Dilson Amisadeh Lopez Gonzalez. Guadalupe Lopez Barco. Breon Bishop Loveless. Cameron Josiah Lucas. Amari Neil Lyles. Jonathan Josue Maldonado. Alexander Martinez Gonzalez. Faith Enchantis Massey. Nasir Kanijo McCain. Noah Alexander McCorkle. DeAndre Desmond McCrae. Arthur Lee McLaurin Jr. Amaya Imani McNair. Darian Christopher Men. Joely Giselle Mencia Pineda. Yasir Antonio Mendez Diaz. Alexis Shalene Merchant. Juan Manuel Merida Sochiwa. Bethel Mesgina. Braylon Cole Miller. Aris Elise Milner. Kayan Angelo Mitchell. Kimberly Jasmine Molina Alvarado. Marcus Renord Moore. Michelle Angelique Morales. Giovanni James Morris. Nasir Nimaya Mundo. Hector Josuats Murillo Arita. Danielle Jose Mutambayi. Jocelyn Narvaez Moctezuma. Emanuela Muena Pale Nubantu. Yasmin Leanne Nevels. Jakari Deshawn Noble. Elise Venturia Norris. Emmanuel Intimay. Emily Guadalupe Núñez González. Isaias Alfonso Orellana Quintanilla. Elijah Zayari Owens. Senai Ashanti Owens. Jorge Francisco Paredes Sandoval. James Edward Parker. Dev Manish Kumar Patel. Pe. Lua Serena Penne. China Rashana Sanai Petty. Julian Wesley Platt. Jameer Terrell Pointer. Kahari Yuriko Polk. Tony Jashawn Ponder. Sydney Janae Porch. Andy Samir Prado Velasquez. Maria Kais. Miata Gerard Kui. Paul Kefa Kui. Edgar Ramirez Martinez. Emily Rangel Garrido. Danielle Malia Reed. Litzy Jerusalem Reyes Tampansi. Roman Michael Reinert. Ariana Jalen Rice. Tyler McLeod Ritchie. Anthony Joseph Robertson. Azavia Jazaria Rowland. Michelle de Paz Rosa. Haiti Rosas Guzman. Jaden Naim Ross. Christopher Joel Salazar. Nicole Salazar Martinez. Emmanuel O'Brien Salmon. Keon William Sanders. Luis Alejandro Sandoval Bautista. Alexander Santos Morales. You gotta stop them before they go until I call. Jalea Yamani Ane Sapp. Patrick Liddell Scott Jr. Christopher Ezequiel Segura. Alicia Tanae Simpkins. Dakota Chelsea Smalls. Andrew Samuel Smith. Keyshawn Joaquim Spencer. Madison Brianna Spears. Jordan Patience Reed. Anthony Ramon Spruill Cannon. Joshua Andrew Stewart. Joshua Ethan Suarez. Dion Tyrell Keyshawn Sewell. Azuri Dawusu Sumo. Noah Sina Togbi. Eileen Tristan. Mia Grace Tuck. Jacob Latrell Turner. Jamil Jacquees Twitty. Nai Ook. Iris Velasquez Victoriano. Valeria Velasquez Machuca. Jayshawn Jose Walker. Amira Henrietta Lene Wallace. Cheyenne Marie Wallace. Tazaya Denise Ward. Sean Mackay Warren. Madison Danielle Watson. Cameron Eugene Webb. Damon Antoine Williams. Nazir Ajani Williams. Naden Rose Wilson. Lanista. Say that. Kamani Ayana Paris Winchester. Nazir Woods. Cameron LeBron Wright. Jalen Richard Wright. Zachary Robert Young. Yeah, leave him here.
Graduates, please stand. Graduates, please stand. By the authority vested in me as principal of Rocky River High School and by the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I pronounce you graduates of Rocky River High School, class of 2025. You may turn your tassels. That's a wrap.